Hey guys, it's Axel Star Viking, your friendly neighborhood therapist, here today with some exciting news. Australia's biggest quiz is coming to the Central Coast, and now you can register to attend the event or join virtually. It's free, it's fun, and you could even help break a world record. Hepatitis C has a cure. And that's great news for the 115,000 Australians living with Hep C. So help spread the word. The Ending Hepatitis C campaign is hosting Australia's biggest quiz and attempting a world record for the largest ever trivia event. The quiz is coming right here to the Central Coast at the Entrance Leagues Club and online. Wednesday, 26th of October. Be a part of the history-making, world record-breaking trivia event. Find out more and register now at australiasbiggestquiz.org. With me today is Hepatitis Australia CEO Carrie Fowley, and I'm so keen to find out more about what they do and how you, dear listener, can be a part of something big and something good. So hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm so pleased to be here to share the good news with you.
Yeah, very, very excited for what you have to tell us today. I've had a good look at what you guys are doing. It looks absolutely amazing, and I really wish you guys all the success with it in the world. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Oh, thank you. We're so excited to mobilize your community to be part of it.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's dive right in. I've got a couple questions for you today. The first question I'd like to ask you is, in Australia, how common is hepatitis C?
So hepatitis C, it's a bloodborne virus that's fortunately not nearly as common as it used to be. So about 5 years ago, we came across a brand new cure that became available in Australia. And part of the good news I've got to share is that in the last 5 years, 50% of people in Australia have been cured of hepatitis C. So we've got about 115,000 people left in Australia to find to tell them about the cure and get them healthy and well.
That is absolutely amazing. And I think part of the problem would be just people not really knowing they have it if they are symptom free, I think, So how do people contract hepatitis C?
So hepatitis C is a bloodborne virus, and so that means it's transmitted from blood to blood contact.
Okay.
So people might be familiar, for example, if they watch sport and there's an injury and someone's kind of bleeding, so that's one to take care of them, but also to prevent the transmission of blood from people. So maybe somebody had a tattoo or something somewhere overseas, maybe where it wasn't as sterile. So any time where blood could come into contact with other blood is where we might have transmission of hepatitis C or other bloodborne viruses.
Okay, goodness me. Okay, so I mentioned earlier, and I did read up a little bit about hepatitis C. I wanted to find out as much as I could before chatting with you today. And I know that some people are symptom free. So if you are symptom free, obviously the only way to find out would be to go and get tested. But what symptoms can people look out for if they do think they may have hepatitis C?
So hepatitis itself just means inflammation of the liver. So It's a liver disease, and so it's a virus that gets into your liver, and it can be in there for quite a long time without any symptoms, but often some of the symptoms people associate it with are getting a bit older. So tired, not well, a bit grumpy, not going okay. So often people will overlook some of the symptoms and just associate it with aging. And so the only way people can find out is through a blood test. One of the issues though is that it's not part of routine blood tests. So we've got to ask for it, but it's easy and it's simple and you just need to ask your GP.
It's 2022, and if there's amazing cures available and such a great rate of success, it's really worthwhile getting to a GP and just asking for it. It won't do any harm finding out either way. So now there's medication that you've mentioned. How does that work and how long does it take to show results?
So this is pretty special. So it's not often that we get to talk about something so good. We live in pretty dark times and we're often talking about trying to find a cure, but now we've got one. So before 2016, we had some treatment that was pretty grueling. And what we've got now is treatment. It's tablets. You go to your GP, you get a script, you have 2 to 3 tablets for 8 to 12 weeks, and it's got a 95% cure rate and almost no side effects. So it's pretty incredible stuff.
That is amazing.
Isn't it?
That's seriously so
it.
good. So good. I mean, those stats are absolutely incredible. I can understand why you guys are doing this big quiz now. I understand. There's a lot of excitement. I can see how passionate you are about the subject as well. How can people find out more about what you guys do, at Hepatitis Australia?
So at Hepatitis Australia, we're really lucky. We've got a network of members all across Australia. So they provide hepatitis services to everybody in every state and territory. So if you look up your state and Google hepatitis, up will come, for example, Hepatitis New South Wales, and they provide this excellent service. Otherwise, people can also call the National Hepatitis Info Line, and no matter where you are, you'll get put through to your local hepatitis service. And these people are excellent. They're local, good community people that have personal experience, and they know the service system, and anything people are worried about, they can help walk them through it.
That's amazing. Fantastic. All right, easy as, All right, so you guys are putting on Australia's biggest quiz, and you're going to hopefully break some records and really get the word out there, that there is this available option, for hepatitis C sufferers. So what inspired you guys to do this Australia's biggest quiz?
So lots of people know about lots of things, and we're really trying to engage communities outside of the cities, because often lots of things that people happen, they're always kind of in Sydney and we never get to the Central Coast. And so we really wanted to activate different types of communities to spread the good news. And when you look at the communities we're activating all across Australia, one thing that everybody's got in common is everybody likes a bit of trivia, and everybody likes to do a bit of quiz, and it's fun, and it means everybody can kind of show off the bits that they know. So it's about doing something positive, something engaging, something mobilizing. And also one of the things we found is people don't know there's a cure. So I can guarantee you one thing you will learn at the quiz, and I'll give away one answer, is there a cure for hepatitis C? The answer's going to be yes.
Classic. I love it. So, you were saying about people in Australia love going to a quiz. Oh my God, going to the sports clubs and just seeing all the people sitting having their quiz day. It's the cutest thing ever. Absolutely love it. So cute. So you know what? It is something we love doing, obviously. So, everyone who's listening today, you need to get off your butts, go in and get involved, do the quiz. It'll be a lot of fun. So I've got a question here, sort of what can people expect from the quiz? You kind of covered a bit of that, but maybe just a little bit more specifically, they'll arrive at the venue, and then what will be happening on the day?
Yeah, so there's 2 ways that people can participate. People can either come to one of the live sites. So for example, at the Entrance Hotel, people can rock up it starts at 6 p.m. and there'll be local trivia. So this is where the locals will be tested on their knowledge about their local place. And then from 7 o'clock, it's going to kick off into the world record attempt. And everyone will then, across Australia, everyone will download an app, and there'll be a broadcast that everyone will be watching and joining in together. And then we will kick off and do our world record attempt.
That is amazing. That is so cool. I know, that's so cool, man. A couple of years ago, probably 10 years ago, over Christmas, I took my little ones to Avoca Theatre, and we watched the Wiggles live on the big screen, and I was all blown away. I got that same feeling. Just that ability for technology to really join everyone at once, having this amazing experience all over Australia. What a once in a lifetime event to be a part of. I think it's so clever. So impressed with you guys, really. So the quiz is going to be happening at several venues on the same date, and then people can do online or in person. Amazing. Just amazing. And all that's on the website. Yeah, they can find all of that on the website. How can people get involved on the day?
So if you go to australiasbiggestquiz.org, you can register there, and then we'll send you information about how you can do it. So if you can't make it to a live site, no worries. You can have a party at home. You can go to the beach. You can kind of do it anywhere that you want and come in and join in on this fantastic world record attempt. So it's pretty easy. You just log in there, and then just before the event, you'll download the trivia app, and then you'll be off and running.
Thank you so much, Carrie, just for being here with me today and, meeting up with me. It's just so exciting seeing how excited you are about this. I have no doubt that Australia's biggest quiz is going to spread the good news that Hep C has a cure. So hop onto australiasbiggestquiz.org and play your part in spreading this great news and play a part in making history as well.